Hi everyone and welcome back. Let's talk about what I like and what I do not like about Rangers in the South. Of course, you need to see this through the lens of the fact that the game is priced at €4. I expect different things from a game at that price point. First off, I like how the game looks and sounds. It's like an indie version of what Square Enix does with their 2.5D games. It works well, especially in combination with the music. It sounds very chill. Secondly, I like the progression. You start as a random guy, hitting with a sword or shooting with a wand. The first biome is fairly simple, and still, the fact that you go from putting in some effort to one-shotting everyone in the first biome in about an hour feels very cool. Especially because that doesn't mean the challenge is over. The other biomes are much harder. It doesn't just feel cool. As you're used to in roguelikes, you go from looking quite basic to looking insane at higher levels. Combine that with the fact that the gear isn't just stats, but also cosmetics, and you get quite a satisfying progression look. Thirdly, the game is very easy to get into and very fast to start. You get dropped into the game and can immediately start killing stuff. That is kind of the key to this game. If building a character like that and figuring out what the right combination is appeals to you, then you have something here. Now, let's talk about some things I didn't like. Firstly, the fact that you don't have a map in the dungeon. They aren't that big, so it's manageable. But still, it feels annoying being in the same room twice or 3 times, just because there is no map. Secondly, currently progression feels very quick and very epic for a mage, while for a warrior it takes a while. I think a warrior deserves a couple more cooler looking abilities early on. Lastly, and most importantly, I think the combat should feel a bit tighter. You don't always hit when you feel like you should. That makes the game overall feel a bit more clunky than I would have liked. To summarize, Rangers in the South is an action RPG roguelike with a fairly unique game loop. You have permadeath, and then you start a new character who inherits parts of your progress. The game is all about build crafting and progression, and that does feel quite satisfying. On some other parts, there is some clunkiness that you can expect for this price and such a small team. For me, it doesn't impact my enjoyment, but it is important for you to know. That was it for my video on Rangers in the South. If this was helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.